Hello, everybody. How is everyone this morning? Hello to everybody who showed up early. Hello and welcome. And anybody watching this after the fact on the replay as well. So lots of folks in the chat. Ms. Mama Maggie Ward was in super early at 10:34 apparently. Says, hello, lovelies. Hashtag Stream Hoppers Unite. I put this in here to remind me to say that I will have to end this stream a little bit early because I have an appointment. I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon. So it was the only one I could take. So I do apologize in advance that I do need to leave a bit early. Oh, sorry, I have another thing going on in the background. I'll take that off. So how was everyone's weekend? Mine was rainy, but it was good because I had an engagement. I was part of the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference over the weekend, and it was wonderful. Also, officially saying hi to Stacy. And we were talking about what we were going to be working on today. Stacy was trying to decide if she was going to write or edit. Let me adjust my background slightly here. And I was trying to decide, but I'll probably work on a Substack that I started last night in Jody Dean Daniels' stream last night. Excuse me. I was trying to get my hair to dry as quickly as I could. It was very floofy just a minute ago. It was very big. Also, Louise came in, said, good morning, good morning. How are you? She said, good, thanks. She's going to take her granddaughter to a movie. That sounds like so much fun. Yes, I'm still getting ready. Also, Stacy V. Good morning, all. Working on edits today. Hoping to rewrite a scene or two. I'm still working on finishing up editing my Act 1 to send to some readers. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot I plugged my mic in. So I'm actually using my mic today. So it's way too far away. So I'm moving that. So yeah, I'm actually using my okay, and then I dropped it. Well, that's not the first time I've got things this morning. I'm having problems this morning. I'm having issues. Let me plug this back in. Okay. I'm having problems. Okay. Getting that set back up again. But I used my microphone this weekend so that I would have as good. So my sound would be as good as possible. There we go. Let's see. Louise says, time with my teenage daughters is fun. I'm lucky to spend so much time with them. This young lady is 13, so good times. That's awesome that you have a really good relationship with your granddaughters. Also, Katerina Dennison said, good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you? And Miss Diane Dobson-Barton on her writing channel. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Okay, so Miss Diane, and I'm one as well. We are some of the admins for the Heart Breathing writing community on Facebook, and so the admins, we stream here on YouTube I was actually streaming before that, but so I even had my sort of anniversary back in January. I've been streaming for 4 years, which blows my mind. Louise, editing for me as well. Writing is fun, editing not so much, but it is necessary. But that can be a huge part of the creative process. So there's that. We have a Christy Odendahl. Please correct me if I'm mispronouncing anybody's names. Hello. I don't know if you've been to my streams before. Welcome. So for anybody new, real quick while I'm thinking about it, I do like using Pomodoro. Oh, I don't have it yet. I'm so sorry. I will get that momentarily, so we can get started. I hope about quarter after the hour. I have not properly introduced myself, but I will do that in just a moment. Stacy says our weekend was cold. You know, ours was kind of too. Yesterday and Sunday. Yesterday and Sunday was chilly here. Of course, Sunday was chilly and rainy, so I just felt like wrapping myself in a blanket and reading. But I had a conference to work on. So Diane is still deciding what to work on. Yes, what is everybody working on today? If you want to mention that, feel free. Books with Chris, I'm on chapter 4. Awesome. Christy Odendahl. Working on my planners, it was A5, now B5. Have to draw everything by hand. Busy with my writing-based trackers. Then it is to figure out if it is possible to track things for Ream. Oh, see, that's something I'm looking into as well. Ream, as far as Ream. So that's a great idea to have something set specifically for Ream. I have I do really like working with the heart breathings planners, the HB90. I also like bullet journals for that specific reason, because it's easy to make trackers to your special needs. Of course, the HB90 system, as far as setting goals and everything, is awesome. It's really great. I highly recommend it. But I sometimes I do like to make specific things that I need for myself. So I kind of use a combination of things. So anyway, now that we've said hi, yes. So, and hi Rita, greetings. So now I'll do a proper hello. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am an author, editor, and artist. As an author, so yeah, I've done a lot of things over the last 25 plus years. However, over the last several, my focus has been on creative writing. I neglected to say what ties the three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So that does tend to lead into what I'll talk about now, which is that my main whip at the moment, in terms of creative writing, is a women's fantasy with elements of YA fantasy and epic fantasy with a mythology base. So in essence, I've used mythology and folklore of a certain country as a basis for telling a story regarding a main character who she's looking into her genealogy. So yeah, and things ensue from there, I guess. So there's that. I am somewhere around 50,000 words. I am in terms of a 3-act structure, but like Sarah Cannon does it, where she splits Act 2 into 2. I'm at the I'm past the midpoint reaction. So, so there's that. So all right. So moving on, as an editor, I am a freelance line editor. Well, I've added developmental editing to pretty recently to my list of services. So I am a freelance developmental editor, a line editor, copy editor, and I also do proofreading. I also do sensitivity reading for neurodivergent experiences and some other things. Um, and as an artist, I mostly my downtime, but I do sometimes sell my art. I did have an Etsy shop. I'm still considering bringing that back up because there was a technical issue with it. I also want to get back to working on my coffee, because I had started a shop there, and I think and so anyway, there's some things coming to that as soon as I can. I have an in-person event this coming weekend where I will be selling my art here in Tampa Bay, Florida. So anyway, all that should be taken care of. Let me get a timer before it gets any later. um, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. So yes, I do like to we'll be starting momentarily. I'm just adjusting something real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. All righty. So yes, if you haven't and you would like to share what you're working on, please feel free. Let's see. I'm sorry about my squeaky chair. So yes, some quick reminders if you're able to and need to, please feel free to get up and walk around, get a drink, get whatever your drink of choice is, coffee, tea, whatever. Do whatever you need to do for yourself, folks. This is exceedingly important and something I talked about over the weekend. Um, All righty. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and get our first sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? Oh, my hair's doing something weird. Um, so I had to I had to step away and I had to step away and do a couple of okay, there we go, and do a couple of things. Um, I had um, there, silence my phone. Sorry. Um, I had a couple of things I needed to do. I needed to walk around. Um, um, had a bio break. Uh, I warmed up some coffee, got some water. I also have been reading over my Substack that I started yesterday. I'm still a little hoarse from the weekend, but I also have been coughing. Um, yeah, that was fun, coughing and speaking at the same time, but that's fine. So anyway, yes, I was actually writing a Substack post um, slash essay about the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference, which I'm talking about. That was the event I had over the weekend. It was wonderful. It was so much fun, everyone, and I'm so glad to be a part of the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference and the Facebook groups. I'm an admin for and well, actually, I'm a founding member of both the Neurodivergent Editors Lounge and the Neurodivergent Writers Lounge on Facebook, and it's another wonderful space for folks who are neurodivergent, whether they have ADHD or autism or whatever it may be. Anyway, I've been trying to promote it for the last. I know I've talked about it a lot, but I guess I was just trying to promote it the best I could over the last couple of months. So anyway, it was wonderful and lovely, and the organizers um, um, and I and whatever and all of the organizers that helped put this together. It was just amazing and just wonderful and so much fun because of the platform. Excuse me, because of the platform that was used. It's called Gather. It kind of looks like a what do you call it? Well, anyway, it looks like an old it reminds me of of video games from the 1980s. I forgot what that term is, 82-bit or whatever that's called. I don't remember. But anyway, and so I was just reading over my Substack post slash essay, and I read it over, and I've already made some changes. So yeah, quite productive. That session was quite productive for me. Excuse me. Let's see. Nope, that wasn't. Let's see. So hello to everybody who came in, including Miranda and including Elizabeth and Rita, plotting in to say hi and smooches the like button. Thank you very much, Rita. How are you? How is everybody? Stacy, well, I'm sorry, 30 seconds left. I got 376 words that sprint and started making lunch. Cool. Stacy, I decided to write because I want to be able to give my story, at least 2/3 of it, to someone to read by spring break. I need to find those people. I'm very curious about your story. Diane's reading. Okay. Some more comments when we get back. Have a good sprint, guys. All right. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I'm noting the time because again, I will have to wrap things up a little bit early today because I do have a doctor's appointment. Um, let's see. So lots of people came in, but I was editing my Substack post a little bit more. So for anybody that came in the last few minutes or so, I I have been working on a post about the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference, which was this past weekend. Um, so I had a really I had a really great time presenting. Again this year, this was the second year of the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference, the NPC. So I hosted a panel about self-care for creatives, ND creatives, of course. Let's see. Let me see about going through the comments. I might have to get my mouse again. I was hoping I didn't have to, but there's so many comments. I don't think I can scroll up manually. That's okay. All right. So many comments. I want to see. Let's see. So many people popped in. But earlier, just after I started that second sprint. So that's okay, Katerina. We will be having another one next year. We'll be having our third annual NPC, Neurodivergent Publishing Conference. Diane Dobson Barton, thank you so much. Said, I'm so glad you had fun at the conference. Thank you. Books with Chris, 696. This is from the previous sprint. Gather looks like an old, that's it, 64-bit. I was like, what is that number? I can't remember. 64-bit video game. Visitors wander around gardens and visitor spaces as a character. Yes. Now, Miss Mama Maggie was on, were you on both? I think you were on both panels of mine last year that I hosted, which was incredibly fun. So yes, hello again, because you came back in again. That was so much fun. Last year I had a nice handful of author tubers on a panel with me, and that was just wonderful. And again, this year I had two. I had Kay Parquet and BC Brown, and they were just amazing panelists, and the whole experience was just great. So yes, but this year there was a theme. There was a pirate ship on an island. So you had to get to the pirate ship, and then there were stairwells where you could go to the different decks, and that's where the conference rooms were. So it was really, really, really cool. And it was impressive how much. So the main organizer of everything regarding that is Ellis Perbolsky. Her husband created the whole thing from scratch, and it was just amazing. All of the whole internet space where all of this happened. So anyway, I did pop my link tree in the chat. I also wanted to make sure I did everything I needed to do. These sprints are hosted by the Heart Breathings on behalf of the Heart Breathings Writing Community Group. And as a reminder, all Facebook group rules apply. And lots of people are stream hopping from Sako's stream. Rachel D. Adams came in, just finished updating all the reviews I missed in the first part of January and December. Love it. Hope I didn't miss anything. Also, Shannon S.D. Houston, hi, made friends with the like button. Thank you very much. And that's it. This is the third sprint, no matter what the banner says. Sorry, I've been a little busy. I think this is going to be our last sprint, folks. I'm so sorry. I just need to wrap things up early. Okay, I'll see you guys on the other side, and then we can chat. Well, I was very focused on what I was doing. But I was inputting my what I have into 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 my Substack. So and editing some more. Um, so so yes, that was great. I think I got a lot done that um, that I wanted to do. So yes, I don't know where I was. um, okay. So wow, so many folks came in. I don't remember if I mentioned that Jenna came in, but just in case, Jenna is another of our fabulous Heart Breathings admins and streamers. Uh, she's lurking and high fiving. She's got some things going on. So I don't know if I'll get to all the comments before I skedaddle in a few minutes, but I do want to thank everyone for coming in. And for anybody who might be watching the replay, um, um, and also Ashley Emma came in. Just so many people. Finished working on the notes from editor yesterday on a new novel, and now working on notes for my screenplay. I think that's a new project for you, isn't it? This is like the 5th revision. Screenplays are tricky, but they do. Yeah, I love reading screenplays. I don't know what it is. I find it really fascinating. I when I ran a critique group locally here, I did read a couple of screenplays, and that was fascinating. Um, I don't know what this means, but that's fine. So yeah, so it was really cool to work on a screenplay because they're almost like, well, they're at least similar to play scripts. It's a little similar. So let me know, Ashley, if you are interested. If anybody's interested in any of my editing services, you can reach me at I have a link below in the description to my link tree, which has everything in it. Everything. I do need to add some more things. I do need to add the current version of the NPC website, the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference website. I need to add that. I'm sorry, that's not there, but it is in the description. Books with Chris has been very, very productive. Awesome. Miranda has been planning. Reading your comment here is CVVZ Designs. Yes, we are building a newsletter at the moment. We're starting the process of building a newsletter. So, I spent this year with a migraine one day at the emergency vet. The second you're watching the replay. I hope you feel better. I'm sorry. I started to get a migraine. When was that? Was that yesterday? Or was that Sunday? I don't know. The whole weekend's kind of a blur. Anyway, thank you very much for popping in, and Tracy and Maggie and everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. I probably should wrap it up. It's been very sunny. It was sunny and chilly yesterday. It's not quite as chilly as it was, but I kind of had to put never mind that. I did have to put a sweater on. because, wet hair. Yes, there is. I have a bunch of things below in the description. There's a link to the website, the NPC website. Self-published. Andy did come in. I did want to quick say hi. So thank you very much. You too, Christy. Thank you for coming. Katie Young is coming in. Unfortunately, we are done here today. I'm wrapping things up a little bit earlier than I usually do. I usually have 4 sprints. I had 3 today, but I do have a doctor's appointment I need to get to very soon here. So I apologize, but I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So yes, I think it was a productive day for me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Excuse me. So yes, I have to run too. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Stacy. I understand, but that's not, hey, there is no only in this space. No only. You got 234 words. It's better than 0. I understand. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. Okay, well, that wraps that up. So again, thank you so much for coming. Thank you to anybody watching live in the replay, participating in the chat or not. That's fine. So I guess I will see everybody Thursday, and have a great day, everybody.